Right, so welcome. Welcome to Google Developer Group, Teesside branch. What is Google Developer Group? Well, what I do know, sat in this room. Madison, job for you. Get your phone out, do a span of the room and the faces that are in here. And we'll cut that in. Right, going back to it.
Like a video, photo?
Yeah, quick video, photo, whatever. I am sat in a room full of developers. True or false? If you're not a developer, apart from you, Ishan, get out of this lecture theatre. You shouldn't be here. Yeah? You are all junior developers. The key word there is developer. It is you. Would you all agree with that? So what has Google provided for you? So here, the main aim of Teesside branch is to showcase the AI tools that are available for developers to explore. So really, is it fit for purpose? I don't know. But with your help, we can find out together. How is it going to help me? That's all I'm interested in. Would you agree with that? If it's fit for purpose, I will use the tool. If it's not, I'll move on. I've still got to do my day job. So if you look at the opening, as a student, I am still a student. I still need to learn new technology. It does not stop. I'm also a researcher. That does not stop. Even at your level as a junior developer, you are researching new tools for development. Would you agree with that? The two technologies that you play with, SQL Server and Visual Studio, the new technology stacks, although they've been here forever. Both of them are here before most of you are born, but we always have new additions with new tool sets, new way of doing things. Also, some of us, part-time job, we're supposed to be academics, as well as everything else. And one of the main activities for anyone now, you're either going to have to build something, and then you've got to present it, provide reports, and now videos. Would you agree with that, Bianca?
Yeah.
Would you agree with that, Manel?
Yep.
Any of you lot disagree with it, then go check your assessments. As a developer, how can Google AI tools support me? What I do know, year one, as a developer, you all learn how to wireframe an app. That's the design layer. We have clever terminology like user interface and user experience. Buzzwords are thrown, but nonetheless, someone needs to design the next layer of technology. Paper-based. It's a design. But then I do know that you all learn to code it because someone has to build it. Would we all agree with that? That's your day-to-day experience. That's what you've got to do. So really, what is Google AI technology? How can we use it? What's it going to support us with? So let's rush through it. There's an intro on how to join the developer group. We've got the AI ambassadors already selected and appointed. We also have how to become a member. There's a little activity that you have to do. Simple. Use Google AI technology and share it on a team. More importantly though, I want to know how I can use it as a developer. You notice that live demo 3 database. That's this module itself. All of these are using Microsoft SQL Server. It's a Microsoft technology. But can Google AI still support and help us as a developer? Let's figure that out. At the same time, we're going to cover researcher, any form of presenter, and more importantly, how the same activity that the tools that I'm recommending that we use at research, especially when it comes to presenting papers, is also included in this. So there's a lot to cover, so we're going to rush through it, but we'll share the PowerPoint. So first off, Manel.
Hello everybody, so I'm Manel Bouchkoa. I study here at Teesside University, and I'm hopefully the future leader of GDG Teesside University that he was just talking about. So as Mansha said, we're gonna be looking in GDG. What we're gonna be doing is like discovering tools, Google tools, as developers that help us. We're gonna be like a community, work together and everything. Can you go to the next? So it started all last year when we were doing enterprise project. You're going to be doing this module, and the next semester, I think they're going to be doing it, right?
Yeah.
So this project, we've built it with Google Android Studio and Firebase, which are Google tools. And we've used the AI for it and everything. So we did use a lot of Google technologies, as you can see, and we've showed the application to enterprise people. We've won even an award for it, as you can see, Waterstone.
I'm going to pause. Manel took the Android Studio interface so it could be delivered on Android phones. Instead of using SQL Server, Firebase is a natural component. Language is not too dissimilar, easy to migrate. So without even realising, she was using Google technology. Here's what we didn't know at the time, that there was Google AI technology that would have supported that. True or false?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to build a community. We need to get this information out to developers. How to do it? If I was to tell you, we went from that, which is a real photo, to this. We've got ambassadors appointed. Those images were done in one prompt in Gemini. How many people like our new aesthetically designed medals? Anyone want to win a medal? Simple process. Go take your student photo, go into Gemini, ask it to change your background to something futuristic, give it the modules you're doing, and it will try and generate something for you. If you like it, post it in the team chat. You become a member, job done. Okay, you can Google it to become a member. That slide took us roughly about half an hour to figure out what to put on it. That slide took one prompt. What would you like me to say? Prompt takes a couple of seconds. Which one do you prefer? I don't care. So, that's it. All done in a prompt. Done in another prompt. I just asked it to change the bronze to silver. But also, sorry. Medals are simple. Don't ask me. Go ask your gem. But if you actually look at it quickly, yeah, bronze, you're already qualified for the bronze. Why? Because I do know you can system design it. Now all I want you to do is see if you can do it using the image generator, the Gemini you've got. Why draw IO it? It's still valid, but can we prompt it?
Just make
Yes.
a design and make a video of it, like just a 2-minute video, and yeah, send it to us if you want to post it. And
Post
that's
it
how
on
you
our
get the
team.
bronze.
Yeah, don't pester us.
Yeah.
Post it in the team. The ambassadors will check over. If they like what they see, we'll put it on the formal Google channel and you get the credit for it. Silver, that's year 2. See if it can help you coding. No AI tool will at the push of a button do everything. It's a symbiotic relationship, and I'll cover that in my demo. Gold, it's final year. You've got a final year project. That's when you need your employability. These tools will help do that. Or hopefully, it'll help you do that. So, platinum, who's that? I told you I was not the best, but I am in the top 1. Does that mean I'm the only one? Well, most of yous are here for a year and a half. We'll figure it. Anyone that helps the Google developer group grow, you're in the running for that. Mainly though, the ones that qualify for this automatically are the machine learners. Bianca, more students, machine learning, Jupyter Notebook, true or false? Here's what most haven't figured out. We've got Google Colab. It's AI driven, and right at the heart of it, it's all Jupyter Notebook. One of the same thing.
2 terabytes of storage.
Good point. Why you sign up with your student email? Use a Google email, but there's a student process to get it free. 12 months. It's covered in the slide somewhere, right? Angel ambassadors are already qualified. Why? Because it always demonstrated the work through draft phase. They did not hold it till right at the end. Would you agree with that, Madison? Let your work do the talking. The rest becomes a conversation. True, Madison? Right? AAA rating is what economies of countries are rated on. You get the AAA from us, that's it. Oh, for that, you help us in our external events. We've got Expo. Everyone in final year that's doing the final year project has got to present at Expo. Google, you lot will be there. The Google ambassadors with your own little desk as well as showcasing you. Madison, come here. I'm doing this within Gemini. Now the first mistake I always make, so don't make it. Yeah? Ensure you click on Tools and you activate Create Image. I tend to ask it to change the background.
Well,
That's not what happened when she done the test.
well, that went wrong.
Yeah. What would you do?
I'd ask it to not change my features.
Sorry.
It's bad at reverse
'Cause it wouldn't
engineering.
understand you.
Yeah. Where to start?
At least this one is good. That's horrible. My face.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
What?
Manel, why have you typed that? That is so sexist.
Oh, God.
Okay, you get a gist of how it works.
Yeah, well, they
No
developed
one
this
wants to
character.
watch this picture. Okay,
Do you know, this is cool.
right.
It's funny.
Oops, sorry. Back to the PowerPoint. When we ask you to do a demo, you're not there to record a lecture. No one wants to see the beginning and end. It's just a couple of 2-minute things, have a play about, figured it out. It's all practice. I always advise, it's always practice, 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 because sooner or later you're all going to be able to play in the equivalent of Champions League final. As developers, your Champions League final is when you showcase what you build at exhibitions. True or false? Even at research level. So there's the demo prompt. Because to give it context, tell it you're a Teesside University student, studying whatever course, taking whatever modules, and I would like a profile image. And walk through. You know that you're getting good at it, and it's not always your fault. It's the time you get with the engine, but that was done in 3 prompts. Here's the other thing. That is a SQL Server image. Right? So, back to the module. So I'm going to create a new notebook.
Copied it, so just paste it there.
It won't paste, I don't think. Right, so what I've got to do, I've got to go to my downloads. I'm going to right click, new Word document. I'm going to right click, I'm going to paste my image. I'm going to close that first. I'm just going to rename it because that was TSQL11. The other thing I'm going to do is right click and, oh, I might have to do it this way because it's not installed. Save as a PDF. In Notebook, it doesn't like Word documents, it likes PDFs. So I've saved it as a PDF. Oops.
Did you save it?
So if I go to me downloads,
You didn't save it in the
oh, documents was it? Ah, damn.
gallery, I think.
So it's got my image, and you notice it's generated some text here. It's figured out it's SQL Server. If I go there, and I'm not going to ask anything. I'm just going to say, give me the whiteboard. We'll go with brief. Generate. At the same time, do you know what? I will do the explainer. And again, I'm not going to ask for anything. At the same time, I'm going to go to the audio, deep dive. Let's go with a short one, although I can have different formats, and I'm going to say generate. While I'm here, I'm going to go to report. And I've got code walkthrough. It's code, isn't it? I'm just going to copy that for the time being, but I'm going to click generate. While I'm here, I'm going to click mind map. Don't double click it. Once it's active, you can't stop them. But that's fine. Let's have a quick look at that. We could now do a little video. You notice when you click on something, it'll start generating the text for it. What do you see? It's breaking down the code, isn't it? those bits in code are SQL Server code. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
You could record it from a mind map, 30 seconds, store it away, link it to a PowerPoint. If someone wants more time on it, you've got the resource. Would you agree with that? So that was that one. It does take time doing the videos, but it does it. But luckily, on our PowerPoint, like baking a cake, here's one I've got in the oven already pre-provided. Should we have a quick look at it? There's a brief one and a detailed one. Because it's a first one, let's click on the detailed one.
All right, let's dive into a powerful SQL technique for writing clean, complex queries.
You know the feeling, right? Your simple query just grows into this nested, unreadable mess.
So let's tackle a real-world request that's going to require a few different steps to solve.
And the tool for this job? It's the Common Table Expression, or what we call a CTE. Basically, think of it as a temporary, virtual table that you create just for your query.
We're going to solve this by creating logical building blocks, one simple step at a time.
First up, we need to figure out the value of every single order. That's our first block.
And here it is, our first building block. We're calling it the order totals CTE.
So what's it doing? It just joins two tables and gets the total for each order. That's it.
Okay, on to step 2. We'll take those totals and group them by year and by customer.
Now check this out. Our second CTE actually uses the result from our first one. They chain together.
It's like a recipe, you know? Each step just uses the output from the one right before it.
All right, let's put it all together and get that final answer for the manager.
And look how clean this is. The final select is super simple because our CTEs did all the heavy lifting.
And there's our result, a clean, sorted list that gives the manager exactly what they asked for.
So why do this? I mean, why is this so much better than other ways of writing it?
Well, compared to a nested subquery, this is way easier to read, debug, and change later. No contest.
The bottom line is you're writing clean, modular SQL that anyone on your team can actually understand. So now you've got this awesome technique. What big question are you going to answer with it?
They were the videos that are generated. If we then go to the next demo, we have databases that need documenting. So if anyone's looking for any volunteer work, and when we say volunteer, it's basically 2-3 hours a week, but I can assure you, with the new Google AI tools, half an hour. As I said, it's a shame that it's not playing. But you can all listen to these. So this is taken and discussing the schema that was made for the NHS database. Moving on, research papers, Bianca. Do you recognise this? Who's that person? Yeah. So that's a research paper. I'm just going to pause there because I've just thought it should work off my laptop.
Show them the rest.
I'm going to quickly go through, the PowerPoint, but then I'll hook my laptop and we can evaluate it there. So we've got research paper. It's no different to what you did with systems design. You do some work, you got to present it somehow. Would you agree with that? It's just levels. So here's what I did. I put our paper through. I generated different versions to see what they're like so we could appraise it. Quietly impressed. Here's what I loved about it. It was inspiring. It's not that that would be how I would present at IEEE, but it gave me everything that I would want to highlight and present. So watch them and be inspired by them. At the same token, the biggest weakness that I say of any researchers and literature review, it's the images that are most important, the tables. The image content tells way more, because a research paper is a 6-page summary of something that starts as probably 200 pages. No one wants research papers more than 6 pages, so everything's crammed in. But it's the images that tell everything. And so I gave it the image as I did with the SQL Server one, and there were the videos, and it got everything spot on. Considering nothing was done, the video presentation was fine. But taking a stage on, tables. Here's what I found. It's brilliant with images. Putting text on image, it's poor. Spelling mistakes crop up. But then I realised the old-fashioned thing. We're overloading the AI brain. Step 1, image. Step 2, add the information content. If that doesn't work, you've got the background image, going to Publisher or whatever, PowerPoint, add the extra on. Here's the original images from the machine learning rig. It's all about X-ray images going in, and the AI reports back through a web app. Here's the other thing. This very presentation I threw in, and that's a video for it. Watch it. It's only about 5-10 minutes, but worth a watch. But then, I did say I was not the best, but I'm in the top 1. Did you know I was one of the best movie producers on the planet? Do you want to see what a prompt can really do?
The sound wouldn't be there. So.
Ah, it's a shame, but that doesn't matter. You've seen the very technology that we did the picture in. Madison done that. But
It usually works better, but you need to just like...
Yeah. But if you really, really know how to talk to AI tools, now understand, historically, 8-second clip used to take roughly 15 hours of processing time. And that's only going back 15 years ago. And so everything became 8-second clips joined up. Our students on our family side of it, 2-minute animation clips. But those 2 minutes used to take roughly about 2 weeks of raw processing power. They used to leave the machines running, put a sign up, don't switch this off, and then sometime the following afternoon, it rendered 8 seconds. What do you think? Can I produce movies? I did that with the prompt. Here's the failed efforts. Bianca, it's your paper. That is perfect graph-wise, but it's got all the wrong data on it. But if I produce that without the text, I can use that. That's the original that the machine gives us. That is also auto-generated. So there were the other attempts. But if I do look at it, that, and I'll share that prompt. Here's the other thing. I've always used that image on the left. It took me forever to put it together, not much to it, but trying to put over the concept that the next evolution is the machine brains coming together. And the two key brains at this point for artificial intelligence is the machine, which is a separate discipline, to large language models. Bringing them together, it actually increases by factors of double digits, not fractions of a digit as the machines do. One conversation, one prompt, I gave it my research paper and I gave it that image and I said, basically, correlate the two together. So here's that conversation. I gave it my generic image, gave it the research paper and basically said, need an image to support my research. Be inspired by my image I provided. Give me some thought. How would you represent the X-ray machine learning research using the format in the image provided? I got that back. I knew it was two separate components, but it all looks at one. I then, and I forgot the title. But then I looked at it, I wanted to upscale the imagery. Again, if you look at that and zoom in, you will notice that it's the text that starts breaking down. Actually got most of it right, but because it's really trained for images. Told it that it misspelled. That is something that I wish I had prior to getting it published. That is perfect for what we need. It's the large language model that sits in the middle, and that is the machine learning side of it. But then I thought I could improve on that, which then became, that's what it is. Bianca, rate that. We don't have that on our research paper, it would have enhanced it. There's so many words we used up trying to put that over, but the image says it, which then allows us to put more of the features and functions that we couldn't on a 6-page research.
Continue the presentation. We don't have much time. It was supposed to be 10 minutes.
It's fine. Nothing lasts 10 minutes. So that's that conversation that took us to that. The extra images that support our research paper. If it can support our research paper, it can support your projects.
It would support our design side of the things. It would support the developing side. Don't be scared by looking just at the academic side, because he's in the research side, so he'd be talking a lot about it. But GDG is not just like about the research side of it. It's about having like a whole community of developers and trying a lot of different things. So don't worry, it's not going to be like a lame presentation there.
Which
that you look at.
Yeah. Which image is fake? Hands up. Those on left. Those on right. So even having a bit of fun and doing your profile picture does have a bearing. Same conversation. Would you agree with that? You all have a title page to do. Would you agree with that every time you make a submission? Can you now start making it look better just in a conversation? Prompt, it's there. Is that it? That isn't me, but obviously starts losing after a while. But it's not all about the good things. So that's really Googling it. Yeah. The bit final bit, if I do go back to, I forgot, it was in here. We were trying it.
It's there, like everything is there. Just go up.
Where? Oh. If I go back here,
it wouldn't give you a slide.
I suppose we can watch it in silence, but it has got audio.
No, the audio is really good. I don't know if anybody has used Notebook LM before. Anybody?
That was our final question. How many have used Google AI technologies before today? Hands up properly. Madison, get that on a video for us. Hands up properly, those who've used it. What do you use it for? Which do you use? Any of yous?
Gemini to create some images. It was trending TikTok as well.
Okay. Also use it to help you generate reports. If I now go back quickly, because we've obviously got that. As I said, it's an issue with this lab, but if I go back to reports, sorry.
You've already
Ah,
generated
I did
one.
generate. So which one was the so let's have the final bit. Yeah. Just from a screenshot. So you lot of the SQL Server developers. Yeah. So just from that screen, calculating yearly customer order totals, that's what you've got. Picked up the code.
This is an important bit anyway. We do it with every project. You have to write the report, technical report. So
And it takes time.
yeah,
Way
And it's
too much
a
time.
big part of the project. It's usually marked really high.
There's sample documentation, auto-generated. Put in the appendix.
So it can help with anything really. Design side, reporting side, coding side. But yeah,
Let's figure it.
show
Yeah.
us. We want to see and anybody who uses Google tools, even Flutter and the coding tools, not necessarily the AI ones. You can just make a 2-minute video showing it. Well, and then you can get a certification if you like it.
It's all, as it happens, Google is the one doing it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
it would
actu-
look good on your CVs.
Yeah. So let's use a knowledge exchange program. If all you lot become Google members, who better to transfer an ethical AI usage policy? It should be driven by the next generation developers, because it's you that will be coding the next AI tools, not me. Would you agree with that? So it is Google Developer Group. No longer need to work in secret. Is that a good thing? The Google users? Someone
Suddenly
smack him on the
nobody
head.
uses-
Hello. Would you share your Google usage with the rest? I didn't hear that. I did not hear that.
Well, everybody uses Google in any way or another.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all
so
use.
everybody should share with us, even if you're doing a search maybe on Google.
Yeah. If you do, I will sell the prompt that generated this. Do you want to see the prompt? Hands up those who want to see the prompt, and then we call it a day. Is that it?
Yeah.
Not enough of yous.
More hands.
I ain't selling it for that.
Go on, Mantra.
You want to see the prompt?
Yes.
How many of yous are going to buy me a
Where's
cup of
the
coffee?
mind of developers? Where's the curiosity? We're developers, we should be curious. Where's the... nothing.
Do you know what?
Where's the... you're making them want to sleep, look at them.
I know, but it's
because
my
you've
job.
been just explaining the presentation.
Uh,
It's not going to be this.
it's
I'm
done.
going to be the lead, so
No,
don't
no,
worry.
no. Hang on. It's got nothing to do with me. I don't even exist.
Yeah.
What I would say,
I was
finally,
supposed to present, but he took the whole...
it's for you lot to do.